just been, number one, a really crazy healing experience that I don't know why I was underestimating. When I went for all my pre-ops, you know, they're like, oh, you'll be back to work in 4 days. You know, it's so invasive now, which it is very invasive, but I just wasn't expecting the amount of pain that I did experience. Mine was mainly, like on my, like the sides right here, muscles, I guess, loosening up in order for them to drop. This is what they are currently looking like now. I'll wear a tank top so you guys can see exactly what they look like with like in a bra, I guess. So they're still pretty high up. Here's my collarbones. So I don't know if you can tell by the video or not, but they're still pretty high. I'm working on massaging them. He wants me to go braless as often as possible, which for me is hard because I'm not like all free the nipple and rocking my nipples out here in public. Like I've tried it and I just can't do it. I feel like everyone's staring at my nipples and they may or may not be. I just feel like that's what they're doing, so I don't like to do that. So it's really hard. So I do it when I can. If I'm picking Lacey up from school, I'm not getting out of the car or something, I'll wear a normal shirt like black or something so you can't really see, and then just not wear my bra. The bra they give you is like a really stretchy, like kind of like a nursing bra. If you've ever seen one of those, there's no padding in it. It's just really stretchy and it keeps everything tight, which is what they want. For me, he wants me to go braless. He wants me to resume all activity now. It's 2 weeks post-op yesterday, so he wants me to this week start massaging more at the top to get them to drop more into the pocket. He wants me to start doing like arm stretches like this way, increasing like the mobility, where before they're like not do that. And then he said the next couple weeks going forward, I can go back to the gym and really start, you know, like jogging and doing like a lot of bouncing, because he wants them to kind of like loosen up. He's not concerned about the tightness. They feel good to him that he doesn't need to give me a prescription to like loosen the implant at all. So I'm working on, you know, massaging up here. It still goes into my armpit a little bit right now, on the left side especially. So I'm trying to like work on like massaging them. I'm trying to get them to like go down, which I'm working on it. But he did end up, he gave me my little card with my name, and it's my device identification card for my implant. My implant brand was Natrelle. I guess that's how you say it. Natrelle. It has my surgery date. It says there, Natrelle Inspira Soft Touch Breast Implant. The style was SSF. He was leaning towards SSX, but when we tried it in the vector machine, there was too big of a gap here in the middle, and I didn't like that. So he did end up doing 605 in each side, so they're completely even. Like I didn't get one more than the other. They're both 605 cc's, which he decided the 605 at the last, like the morning of my surgery. We had decided on 550, and I was floating between 550 and 600 because I had done a lot of research, watched a lot of videos on YouTube of the results of different girls with 550 and with 600, and I just, for me, I liked the 600 look after, like when they're like 6 months, 9 months, 1 year post-op. I loved that look more. That's more what I was going for, more fullness on the bottom. More like a natural breast. So that's what I wanted. He picked the 605 for me. I don't really know why he added the 5 on there, but he said he thought 650 would be just way too much for me. I didn't have enough breast tissue. The skin was already not loose. Like I said, I didn't need a lift. If I did need a lift, maybe 650 would have worked. Like I said, the highest you can go is 800. So I went 605. It's only 2 weeks post-op, and I like the way they look. I just don't like the way they are on top right now. So I can turn to this side and you can see the way they are on top. You know, it comes out here, so I'm working on like pushing this part down. But other than that, like I'm super happy with the way they already look 2 weeks post-op. he said once they get to where I want them, then wear a super supportive bra, underwire, and just, that's where they'll stay. So that's what, the only really thing he said as far as the last time I saw him, which was on Thursday this past week. And I haven't got to video any of those times I went. I don't know why. I just forgot. So I guess to kind of touch base and like go back to the day of my surgery, I had to be there. I think it was 10 o'clock. I had to be there. My surgery was at 11. I had to be there at 10. So we got there. They literally take me back. She does my pictures. I give them like a urine specimen to make sure I'm not pregnant, which there isn't any way I could be pregnant, but I give her that. He comes in, marks me, takes more pictures. Then they take me immediately back to the OR, prep me for my IV, gave me some like sleepy juice basically, and that's the last thing I remember. I don't remember them putting the mask on me even, because she was like, we're going to put a mask on you, and it's just oxygen. Like, it might smell funny, but it's just oxygen. Like, it's not laughing gas. Like, I don't even remember her putting the mask on my face. Like, I was just, like, I was out. And then when I woke up, I was in recovery. They gave me some applesauce. That was like a blur kind of dream. Ate applesauce. I could keep that down fine. Just kind of watched me, I guess, for 2 hours. I don't even remember that whole thing either. She's like, you're going to sleep the whole car ride home. It'll be such a fast thing. Like, you won't even realize you'll be, like, here and then home. No, I was awake the entire time. I cried basically the whole ride home. Every bump felt, like, really bad. I was in a lot of pain. It was not a fun ride home. I had to ride 2 hours like that. So every bridge where you do this, I was, like, literally gripping the seat or gripping Caesar's hand, like crying. Like, it was not fun at all. So I was awake for that. I was awake when we got home. The pain pills didn't do much for me. They would lessen the pain for sure, but it never completely took it away. The first day here was really tough. I had to like make laps around the apartment, just getting up and walking around. They didn't want me to develop blood clots in my legs. So got up, walked around, started doing exercises, which was just shoulder shrugs, which still feels kind of hard to do. Shoulder shrugs and like just arm raises, like this way and this way. And this way was really hard for me. It still is. So it still feels like really sore. Like if you've done like an intense chest workout and you're just like super sore, that's the way it feels right now still. I go every week. He likes to see me every week instead of every 2 weeks, just to kind of see where I'm at. And he changes my tape and everything. My incision looks great. It looks like the tiniest black line, like where the stitches are, like you can't see it, and it's literally in the fold. So unless I raise my boobs up and unless they turn red or something, you can't even see them now. So I'm really pleased with that. Trying to think of anything else. Just my saving grace was ice packs. So I bought one of those chairs like I got from Target. It's just like a pillow chair type of thing. So I would like sit this up at my bed, and then I would have like 2 or 3 pillows, and then like another pillow to go behind a little pillow to go behind my head. And I would sleep with the ice packs on every 20 minutes on and every 20 minutes off. I still took the little pill for the swelling and the bruising. I continued that. I took all my antibiotics. I took everything they said to take. And now I'm just in recovery and just waiting for them to drop. He said by 3 months I'll be very happy. So he's like, just give it time, be patient. That's been my hardest thing. I've reached out to girls that, have talked to me through the process, and they're like, just be patient. Just be patient with the process. If this is all normal, like, you got this. And thank you to everybody who talked to me and was there for me. Like, I really, really appreciate that, because in those moments of pain, I needed someone to reach out to besides Caesar, because he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, clearly he's never had his breast done, so he didn't know what I was experiencing. So I would reach out to my friends that had been through it, and they all were like super supportive and like just hyped me up for the whole thing, and I'm just like very grateful. So thank you for doing that. And that's just pretty much been it. He wants me to moisturize them really well. I could shower the day after surgery, just face away from the shower. I would just kind of hold on to Caesar and he would like kind of wash me everywhere. I pretty much started doing everything for myself. Like the hardest thing for me has been with Mila and Rowan. Holding her is hard because she wants to, obviously she's a baby, so I have to hold her like right here. So my nipples are super sensitive and the skin itself just feels like from here down feels numb. Kind of numb, kind of like weird. So it almost makes me like sick to my stomach. So when she touches that, I'm just like, so I have to kind of hold her on my hip over here and get her wherever I need her to go. And then with Rowan, he gets on my back and I like squat down, lower him out of the car. He climbs up into the car and I get him on Lacey's bed, put him on my shoulders and carry him in there and put him in his crib. Like he's been loving that. He thinks that's like the funnest thing ever. So, I mean, that's just pretty much it. It's just been really harder than I thought and was expecting. I was not expecting it to be like this. So it's been a struggle for real. And thank you guys for being patient. I will do better about posting in the future. I have a lot more little snippets I'll add into this video of our way down there to the facility, what it looks like inside, just some like little fun things of our mini trips there. So it won't be from the same trip, but it'll be from our mini trips for pre-ops and post-ops and things like that. So I'll add that. And if you have any questions or you want to know anything more specific, just shoot me a message like you guys have been, and I hope I didn't leave anything out. I didn't write any notes this time. So that is all I have for you guys. This is what they look like. So I'm super happy.